In many respects, we've built our business around the trend. We're investing in private businesses across Australia and New Zealand, as I mentioned earlier. The vast majority of those businesses are founder or first-generation family-owned businesses. So 25 investments over the last 7 or 8 years, 20 of those have been partnerships with founders, owners, where for various reasons, but age sort of being a key driver in estate planning and family planning, have triggered these individuals to look at partners for businesses that are performing phenomenally well, have got great future potential as well. And so really it's this generational transition that's playing out. And so from our perspective, it's driven a huge amount of opportunity, and we just see that trend accelerating. I think various stats out there, I think PwC say there's about $4 trillion that's going to transition over the next 5 to 10 years. We think it's about 5,000, maybe even 7,000 businesses based on various data. And so for us, it's unlocking a great flow of opportunities and investable opportunities, high quality assets, which is really exciting from a 5V perspective.
Can you give us an example, Srdjan, of one of those businesses?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most people in the room would probably be familiar with Zenith. We were invested in Zenith a number of years ago now. We partnered with David Wright, who again, you'd probably have some familiarity with. It's one of the two, leading ratings or funds ratings and research businesses in the country. A very long track record of success, highly credible, and a really core part of a very large ecosystem which we all participate in some way. And really the trigger point there was that there were 4 partners in the business. 2 of those partners, for a couple of sort of different personal reasons, wanted to step away, and it created a great opportunity for us to partner with David and Ben and push the growth in that business over a number of years. And so we were invested for about 2.5 years. We made a couple of acquisitions. Our view was that we wanted to expand the service offering from a funds focus to touch on superannuation. So the acquisition of Chant West was one step in that direction, and a couple of other insurance-related acquisitions. And as it happened, we knocked on the door of a business called FE Fund Info, which again you might have some familiarity with, looking to bring in their data business into Zenith. And they came back to us and said, well, we're not going to sell you our business, but we'd quite like to invest in yours. And that ended up happening, probably a bit earlier in the journey than what we'd anticipated or planned for. But it enabled us to, lock in a great return for our investors and de-risk our position. It gave David and the management team a new partner with, a broader service offering from an ANZ perspective. And it's allowed that business to go, from strength to strength. But really, the key step in that chain that's ultimately played out was a couple of founders that built a great business and they wanted to step away, and that was the opportunity for us. So we're quite excited by the trend that's playing out.